What's up, guys? Welcome back. So this video is going to be doing predictions for games going on Friday, February 22nd. A couple big games going on tonight that I'll be talking about, only three of them, but I'm going to do my recap like I always do of some games from the night before. First takeaway from last night, we saw Michigan get a win on the road at Minnesota. All three of their losses this season had come on the road in the Big Ten, so it's good to see them get a win on the road. So they beat a pretty good team in Minnesota. Minnesota's streaky at times, but nonetheless a good win on the road for Michigan. Could see them continue to improve. I got a big game against Michigan State on Sunday. Those two teams sit atop of the Big Ten, so that's a big one in terms of who we could see come out on top in that conference. Next takeaway, we saw UCF and Cincinnati have a hard-fought battle. I thought it would be a close game. Ended up being a 5-point game. Cincinnati did win. Takeaway, though, is that American Conference is the deepest we've seen this conference in a long time, like I said in my video the other day. So that's just something to think about. American Athletic Conference could have 4 teams at large bids, depending on who wins the American Athletic Conference, be in the tournament. So it's the deepest we've seen them in a while. And then final takeaways, we saw Gonzaga win over Pepperdine. They actually clinched the West Coast Conference regular season title already with that win. It's their 7th straight. So Gonzaga continues to dominate the West Coast Conference. Won by almost 30 last night. So a big win for them and another historic season for them as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and get to my picks for tonight. First game I'm going to be talking about coming from Kent State at number 25 Buffalo. Saw these two teams match up earlier on in the year. Buffalo won on the road by 9 over Kent State. It's going to be a good one here, though. Kent State did give Buffalo a little trouble early on in that game, so they match up decently well with them. Got Walker, a guard for them, averaging almost 22 points per game. Going up against Massenburg, 18.5 points per game. 15.5 points is a lot. It's going to be a good one here in the MAC. I do expect Buffalo to blow Kent State out, though. I just like the way they've been playing as of late, so I like Buffalo in that one. Next game, coming from the Atlantic 10, my first game covering the Atlantic 10 this year. Davidson on the road at Rhode Island. We saw Davidson win at home against Rhode Island by 15 earlier on in the year. I think they're going to do something similar to Rhode Island on the road here as well. Davidson coming off a loss at home, an unprecedented loss there. I think they're going to bounce back. Led by Gudmundsson and Grady, both guys who average over 16.5 points per game. I think they're going to go on the road and hand it to Rhode Island there. I think they're going to beat them by double digits, get a little revenge wins for Davidson. They seem to bounce back well in previous years, so I think they'll do it again tonight over Rhode Island. Final game of the night, Indiana at number 21, Iowa. Indiana back in another slump, have lost 4 in a row now, including 3 of those at home. I don't think they can get it right on the road at Iowa. Iowa beat Indiana by 5 on the road earlier this year. These two teams both struggle to rebound the ball at times, so that favors Iowa there with their ability to shoot the ball much better, especially from deep. Iowa shoots the ball extremely well. So I think Indiana could give them a little trouble on the defensive end, but I do expect Iowa to come out on top. They got too many guys. Especially down low. Tyler Cook's going to take advantage of Juwan Morgan on the defensive end, who's been playing very weak. So I like Iowa in this one by quite a few points. All right, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you have not already. Also, new video coming out later today as well for games going on tomorrow, Saturday, February 23rd. So be looking for that. Got a lot of big games going on tomorrow, so it's going to be a good video. It's going to have a lot of games I'll be talking about. It's going to be full of good content, so check that out. Should be out before 4 p.m. Eastern today, so be looking for that. And also follow my Twitter and Instagram, Hilly Hoops. Have a great day watching college basketball tonight, and get ready for a big day tomorrow as well.